When it comes to securing your IT infrastructure, if you are an owner of a company, you are a brand new startup, it's working fine, and a cyber attack happens, it can compromise all your reputation, right? Your customer will lose faith on you, your entire reputation goes haywire, right? And you will be ultimately out of the business. But that's the scariest of situations, right? Most of the time, companies are not aware of, at least, that they have been hacked or their data are being leaked because of the internal threats, right? Insider attacks, right? Or it might be external forces like hackers hacking you, right? There might be requirement of the compliances even, right? You have a requirement, you are a financial institute, under the SEBI guidelines you need to go for a cybersecurity audit. You might be in healthcare, like into the healthcare industry, right? And you might be requiring a HIPAA compliance. You need a data security compliance as well on ISO 27001, right? These all requirements and standards do require a VAPT, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, that need to be done by a third party, right? We are that organization which provides it. Coming to the clients, we have clients like Qatar Development Bank, HDFC Life, NPGB, Madhya Pradesh Gramin Bank, KFC India, Titan India, Nalco, and there are many more. There are some myths that need to be busted, right? If you are a startup owner or you're a small medium-sized company looking forward for cybersecurity because you know that your data is critical and curical to your business, and that's highly important, right? You might not be taking that decision because you are thinking that this could be really costly, right? Because players into this industry of cybersecurity, right, giving these services are charging high. Now you need to understand how these services are being done, right? So if these services are there, right, being provided by companies, right, you need to understand the pricing structure, right? It doesn't depend on the employee strength of your company. No, if you are going for a network penetration testing, right, it will be on the number of IPs, okay, and those IPs need to be tested either on the black box testing way or on a white box testing way. If you are going for a web application penetration testing, it depends on the number of webs, like pages you have on a website, on application screens you have. Same for mobile app penetration testing, whether it be in platform of iOS or Android, right? So another thing is, none of the companies do the full VAPT. Now what's full VAPT? Like, the service is VA is vulnerability assessment and PT is penetration testing. Now these are not separate things. Companies do tend to have it separately, but these are to be used in a single, like in a same service. First stage is vulnerability assessment and then penetration testing. Once we do the assessment, we do check out for the exploits, okay? We try to infiltrate into the IT infrastructure to what extent we can do so, and once done, we sit with the developers or the IT managers who are responsible for patching it up, understand the IT infrastructure, and then as per our recommendation, they do implement those things, and then we do another round of testing. Now once we do another round of testing, we see on the same scope that's all those vulnerabilities which we found out on the scale of 5 with a higher vulnerability ratios have been patched. Once that is done, we award the certificate. We also do provide a 70% cyber insurance. Now what's that? If your company, your organization gets compromised, even after we have certified you on the scope of the work, right, if you can prove it, we will pay you 70% of the project amount back to you, and we will rectify all those glitches and vulnerabilities. That doesn't happen because we assure you that everything what we do is completely protected. See, 100% security is a myth. 99% of security can be attainable if all the guidelines are being followed, and we make sure that those things are done.